This is the bearing, the pulley rather, the tensioner that I was missing off of that Dixon, and I found it no problem. But listen to this. Yeah, if the bearing inside your pulley sounds like that, time to find another one. Okay guys, this is another one that I put on there. It's off of a cutting deck for a Craftsman mower. You can see the lip around it is higher, but they're both the same diameter, which I don't really think it's going to matter much. It's like there'll just be the same amount of space required to put it. So now we're going to get this guy situated.
Darren, here we're back.
I think I've gotten everything squared away on this motor. One of the problems I'm having, or I was having, is that I did not have a tensioner on here. I didn't really think I needed one, that being the tensioner down there. You can kind of see it. And I replaced the old one. That's the new one that I showed you just a little while ago. The fuel tank, I'm going to have to fabricate something up, but I've already got that idea pretty much figured out. Just going to have to offset a piece of angle bracket a little bit to accommodate this muffler. Now you'll notice the way this thing is situated, I would never run anything like this for an extended period of time because it's just too close to the plastic shroud for me. So what I'm going to do is take a piece of pipe and have it coming out. I may have it coming out kind of at an angle like the old Bajas, but I'm definitely going to have some type of muffler on it. I'm not going to run it straight pipe, other than to crank it up maybe. That would be about it. So we're not going to have this on here but for the initial crank up and run. They do make them like this. They make a bracket, and this gas tank that came off of a old Snapper, actually an identical one, sits down inside it on this bracket behind this motor, between the motor and the seat. And so it's kind of interesting how that works. But I have that tensioner squared up. Hell, I don't know. I went ahead and adjusted the valves. Couldn't remember if I did it or not, and then obviously I hadn't done it yet because I had like 16,000 clearance on my exhaust valve, and I want to say 16 or 18,000 on my intake, and I put it down to 4 and 4 on each. So that should take care of it. Gonna roll this damn thing back out there in the freezing cold and try to bump it over, at least get it to crank. That's all I want to do. Is I want it to crank up, do a freaking wheelie for everybody. Yay, wheelies. More to come. And did I mention it's 34 degrees?
We are again. Losing daylight.
And it's not running. Took care of the belt problem, or the tensioner problem. Actually, something is going on with the carburetor. I swear to God, this thing's going to be a hellacious build because I'm having so many problems with it early on. I stored it. I drained the fuel. Right, actually, I let it run out of gas on its own and stored the carburetor. Oh yeah, there's my cat. That's Edward. And stored the carburetor empty and covered the carburetor so nothing would get into it. I don't know. I am having nothing but problems. It's carburetor. I mean, that's all it is. It's just annoying. So what I'm going to do, we're going to roll it back in there tonight. Tomorrow morning we're going to go through the carburetor and rebuild it, and that will take care of it. I've already fixed the problem with the tensioner, but I'm going to do something else to where it'll crank a little bit easier using the tensioner. I'm going to put another tensioner on it rather. So it won't be exactly like a double clutch. It'll be pretty much like a factory tensioner, but it's just going to be a little bit further down. But mind you, I only have like 24 inches of space to work with. If it was light enough, I'd show you, but it's too dark for you to see anything. So once again, the Dixon has been a pain in the arse and has kicked mine.
If it was easy, everybody'd do it. Y'all gonna make some money.